What is up? What is up? What is up, y'all? It's your girl, the Nasty Girl. What is up? So, I am back with another quarantine PSA for y'all. Today is day 112 for me. Everybody else day is different. So, y'all keep up with y'all days. I'm keeping up only with my days. I ain't keeping up with nobody else's days. So, last video got cut off because of my memory. And, so I'm a kind of go into a continuation of that, and then I'll add what else been going on. So the continuation. So at the end of that video, I was talking about just going back to work and working in like customer service, where you have to deal with customers all the time. And most of my clientele where I work is not of my nature. They are of another nature, and I just don't want nobody coming back, especially any of my regular customers, to come back in there and just say something that might make me slap them in the mouth. I'm just saying, this is a crazy time we living in. They don't understand it. I mean, since I was young, I've been dealing with it. So a lot of people don't understand. Most black people understand it because they probably have dealt with it, except these new age that still believe that, so it's some new agers that don't believe racism exists, but it's always existed in my life. So I just don't want to go back and somebody say something, because my anger is there, but I try to keep it within. And on a regular day, if I get angry at work, they know my anger is quiet. If I'm quiet, they know something ain't right. So, but now if somebody come in and say something they shouldn't be saying, you can say whatever, but it's just certain trigger words that might get you slapped in the mouth. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to cut it off as that. So I'm kind of scared that I might get fired within the next 1-2 weeks of coming back to work, because, it's always somebody saying something. Because I'm going to say, like when Trump got elected and we opened the doors, my first customer said something to me. He wasn't a regular customer, but he did say something. Now, it wasn't quite racist, but it was something said. So, how do you, well, I handle it differently because of, I know where I work, the nature of the people I deal with from day to day. And if I fell into the trap, I guess you could say, from the beginning, it's one of those things you deal with on the daily. You get a racist comment on the daily. You get something thrown at you on the daily. You get money thrown at you on the daily. It's just certain things that happen every day. Other people don't notice it until you say something, and then they be like, "Oh, I did see, blah blah blah," but you're not paying attention like I would, because when he got that customer got to you was something totally different, because you didn't have this brown skin I got. So anyway, I'm not gonna go back into that. I just hope I don't slap nobody in the mouth when I go back into work. So unemployment. So they had said, I'm in Texas, so they had said in Texas we were supposed to start back applying for jobs. If you're on unemployment, y'all supposed to start back applying for jobs, your 3 jobs a week, on the 6th, which is today. So you supposed to be applying for your 3 jobs a week. So I guess about a few days ago, they announced it on the news that they paused that. So y'all ain't got to look for no job no more, because the numbers is rising in the Texas area. I do have people that are close to me who have tested positive for COVID. Let me let family, because my mama told me to talk about family. Let me let y'all know, because I don't want y'all to be upset with me. If you tested positive for COVID, I ain't trying to be around you until you tell me you got a negative test, and I'm gonna wait a month till you add after that negative test. That's just me. I'm OCD. I'm non-COVID, breathing in the same air you is in the vicinity of a 1 mile radius. So if you tested positive, I don't want y'all to be upset with me, because this is just how I am. If you tested positive for COVID and you know me, first, if you don't tell me, and you been around me, I'm gonna be upset. But then, if you told me, I'm just letting you know I'm gonna let y'all add for a month. I need to hear everybody negative. I need to hear everybody need to be tested, and I need to know everybody negative. If it's just the main person, and then they get tested again and they come negative, and nobody else been tested, I'm taking a 2-month hiatus. 2 months. I mean, cause this people is dying, and they don't understand that people is dying. They started something. They started some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning, I said it's bullshit. They started some bullshit, and they didn't think this bullshit was gonna happen this long. It was only supposed to be a stunt, but they stung, and they let somebody put some shit in the atmosphere that wasn't supposed to be in the atmosphere, and now you gotta suffer for your consequences for this bullshit. So anyway, just know, if I haven't been around you and you told me you had the little COVID, just know it ain't nothing against nobody. It's against the COVID. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's against the COVID. I'm not coming around you for about a month. That's all I'm saying. What else been going on? The numbers is ridiculous. You know, they got all these cases coming up. That's why I'm standing. And y'all be mad at me. Y'all be inviting me out and stuff. I've been to like a couple of things. The last thing I went to, everybody had a mask on. Everybody had a mask on. And then I seen a thing saying, why do I need a mask when you got your mask on? Well, for one, I wear my mask because your mask is to protect the other person. Don't necessarily protect you. So if I have my mask on and you have your mask on, that means I'm protecting you and you protecting me. So if you don't have a mask on, yeah, I'm motherfucking mad at your ass because you're not trying to protect everybody else. You want everybody to catch that shit you got. And see, I think like this here. You ain't got no mask on, and you probably know you got the COVID shit, and you want everybody to catch it because you got it. Because people are like that. And it's fucked up. You know what, tomorrow might be slap a motherfucker with no mask on day. Because normally Tuesdays is my day that I get out and I do all my little shopping. And it might be slap a person with no mask on day. That's black, white, orange, yellow. I mean, come on, wear y'all masks. When y'all, especially, I'm not saying outside, and it's been mandated that we supposed to be wearing our masks everywhere we go, but especially inside where it's closed and all that breath coming in, and I don't know if y'all, I'm nerdy, I watch everything. You know, your breath is like an aerosol. You spray an aerosol can, you know how that's how your breath do when you, like I'm breathing on this camera right now, that's how your breath do. So it is an aerosol and it lingers in the air. That's why when you in church and that person in front of you didn't brush their teeth that morning, you start smelling shit smell coming from their pew in front of you, and you be like, who? And you can't cuss in church, you know what I'm saying? And you trying to get your Holy Ghost and you trying to do better with your life, and then somebody sit in front of you chewing shit-a-mint gum, and then you gotta smell their damn breath the whole service, and there ain't nothing you can do about it because it's always full when stanky breath is around. And but this is the way I'm trying to explain it. That breath come around and be hitting you. So see how that lingers and it'll hit you and the people on the side, and you think somebody farted in church, and it really somebody breath just stinking. Don't know how to brush their teeth right. Don't know how to scrape their tongue. Brush their tongue, brush their cheeks, or whatever they do, or whatever. So anyway, that's just an explanation of how your breath is an aerosol. And for those of you that don't go to church, when y'all in the store and y'all standing behind somebody, well, you 6 feet now, so if you smelling somebody's breath 6 feet behind you, you know that it's lingering. So you ain't got no mask on, you breathing all that right up in your. Okay. So anyway, I hope y'all all are doing well. I hope everybody is having a joyous time. I hope everybody's able to pay all their bills and stuff. I know some people are struggling, but I hope everybody is doing what they need to do. I'm a get on off of here because I ain't have too much to talk about. Maybe next time I might have a little more. So anyway, don't do nothing I wouldn't do, and if you do, do it better. Peace.